Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. Guys, I hate to say it, but it seems as though Shannon Sharpe number has been called because his ex-girlfriend, she's now coming out to expose him and to remind us what he did to her back in 2010, which led her to file a defamation lawsuit against him to the tune of $4 million. Now, this lady, Michele Bundy Evans, she is claiming that Shannon Sharpe did the same thing to her, that our word that the 23-year-old OnlyFans model has accused Shannon Sharpe of. Yes, we're talking about the very same woman that has filed a $50 million lawsuit against him with Tony Busby. So that was his most current situation, but there's a ex-girlfriend of Shannon Sharpe that claim their decade-long relationship ended with a restraining order after the Hall of Fame famer allegedly worded and threatened to ruin her if she ever spoke out, according to a previously undisclosed 2023 lawsuit. So, you know, there's definitely a pattern here. Now, Michele Bundy Evans filed a $4 million defamation lawsuit against Sharpe for divulging their ongoing legal dispute on television after news broke that she filed a restraining order accusing him of sexual assault and stalking for the September 2010 incident, according to court docs obtained by the U.S. Sun. Now, they're saying the resurfaced accusation come just days after another woman identified in court docs as Jane Doe accused Sharpe of our word in a $50 million civil lawsuit. Allegations the 56-year-old has previously denied. Now, the defamation lawsuit filed by the Scorn X alleged that Evans and Sharpe were arguing when the football star forced his sweetheart of nearly 10 years to her knees and sexually assaulted her before wording her. Evans claims she sought legal protection after former Denver Bronco hurled threats of ruin if she ever publicly disclosed the disturbing incident, according to the suit. Man, I tell you, Cat Williams warned him. Cat Williams did try to warn him, but he says he has his money and he likes what he likes. So I guess now he's facing the consequences of such thing, right? Now they're saying Evans claims she sought legal protection after the former Denver Bronco hurled threats, of ruin if she ever publicly disclosed the disturbing incident, according to the suit. The restraining order was dropped shortly after it was filed, CBS reported, with Evans claiming she was arrested at home with her daughter over her decision to go after her former boo. Sharpe's legal team refuted Evans' lawsuit, which is pending as nonsense. Michele Evans' claims are ridiculous and completely without merit. Vincent Morris, Sharpe's attorney, told the Post Thursday night she could not find a lawyer to take her case, and if you read her complaint, you'll see it is filled with nonsense. Shannon has had no contact with her for many years, and we understand that she is still on probation after serving 3 years in prison. No, not because this woman served 3 years in prison, it doesn't mean that, something didn't happen, because aren't we seeing a pattern here? There seems to be a pattern, right? But I don't know, because I'm also getting the sense that because this lady, she only filed a restraining order, then she dropped the restraining order under the guise of the moment she filed it, he allegedly made her life a living hell. Also, she is accusing him of a word. So she said that he, sexually assaulted her, then worded her. So could it be that Shannon Sharpe has a kink, and because he has a kink, he, basically get specific women who are also into these kinks. And then once the relationship goes sour, the kinks are no longer kinks, but him assaulting them? Or do you guys believe that Shannon Sharpe is actually assaulting these women? No, honey, you know what? This is something that is just not good. If you really think about it, no matter how or which side you turn this coin on, it's not a good look for Shannon Sharpe. No, I would say that, because his attorney is saying this young lady could not find an attorney to take her case. And if you look at the details of the case, he's saying that the details of the case tells just how flawed it is. Now, I would have to see the details of that case, so I'm going to dig to find that lawsuit, from that initial case, and I'm going to go through it and see if it makes sense or not. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it, honey, because I think that's far too much is going on at this point in time for us to even be missing out on any ounce of details, because I want to see if this, formal lawsuit, from the ex is gonna have some strength now that his younger woman is suing him. I don't know, Shannon Sharpe, I don't know how we got here because no one expected this. But do we even know these people personally? Absolutely not. But I bet this wasn't on anyone's bingo card. But at the same time, we knew that all ish was about to break loose, because if you have been keeping up over here, you guys know that I've been saying it. And I said, it seems as though Busby is the new hitman. The hitman for the music industry, in terms of he's the one that is orchestrated to go after black men in power and take them down. But at the same time, there are, just some evidence that you really have to question as to why did these men end up doing these things? And if they were so into these kind of kinks, why didn't they get themselves some better documents to, protect them, like having the individuals signing off on what they're into, how far they will go, and how far they would not go. Those kind of things. I think those things are important, especially in a day and age like today, honey, because anyone at this point in time, a name can be called, even for something that they have no knowledge of. That's just how it is at this point in time. But I want to hear from you guys. So let me know what's your take while you're at it. Thumbs up, share, subscribe. Do all you need to do to help your girl out. And we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.